Hi, I'm Chuck Colson with this week's 2-Minute Warning. Every year, I suppose, as many of you do, I make a New Year's resolution. But this year, well, it's different. Sure, I've made New Year's resolutions before, but this one I intend to keep for the rest of my life. Let me tell you how it came about. I had just spoken at a marvelous church in South Carolina, Seacoast. My daughter Emily and I were there to speak about Emily's new book, Dancing with Max, the beautiful story of her life with my autistic grandson, Max. When I finished my talk, Emily went up to the podium. The sanctuary was packed. Now, I'm biased, but I think she's a very good speaker. And I've heard her talk many times about Max in the book, so my attention wandered a little bit. I scanned the congregation. The church was packed, and I noticed that Emily really had them. All eyes were glued on her. Just as I noticed this, Emily began to speak about a turning point in her life. Max was 9, constantly having tantrums. Emily was exhausted, wondering how she could possibly carry the load. What she didn't tell the crowd, but what I knew, was that she was also despondent over the death of a dear friend, Patty, from ovarian cancer. Patty had mentored her in the faith and had been her support in handling Max. As Emily explained, she sat in her rocking chair, mourning and near despair. Then she told the crowd she made a resolution in honor of her friend. She told us, "I'm going to get up tomorrow and live every day as my last." Well, I've been wrestling with some of my own problems of late, so those words hit me like a thunderbolt. That's it. That's what I've got to do. I've got to live every day as if it's the last one. It was as if God was saying to me, yeah, things are hard. I understand that. The culture's in peril. Sure, the church and the ministry are besieged on all sides, but how are you going to live? And that, my friends, is my New Year's resolution. With God's help, to live every day as my last. My resolution was confirmed recently when I read a marvelous devotional at the Colson Center by our theologian in residence, T.M. Moore. It's a daily devotional called Viewpoint, and I strongly recommend you go to colsoncenter.org and sign up to receive it every day. This particular devotional was entitled Life in an Open Grave, and T.M. masterfully, powerfully describes what life is like for the secularists, for those who believe and know God. He takes it from Ecclesiastes. It's like living in an open grave, knowing death is inevitable and that life has no meaning, living every day in anticipation of the first shovelfuls of dirt being thrown on our heads as we lie trapped in the open grave. Powerful, frightening. Who wants to live like that? Well, we who know that God lives and that we have been redeemed by the blood of Christ, blessed with the promise of eternity, we don't live like that. We dare not live like that. What a confirmation of Emily's resolution, and now mine. I will live every day as if it's my last, knowing that by God's grace and love, the Savior waits for me beyond the grave. Friends, think about making this resolution. It is so freeing. Please, consider it, pray about it, and read T.M. Moore's Viewpoint devotional on life in an open grave. We have a link for you at Colson Center. Sign up, get Viewpoint every day. T.M.'s truly one of the greatest teachers I've ever encountered. And while you're at the Colson Center, we'll have a link for you to watch Emily's talk at Seacoast Church. If you need courage to live every day like it's your last, Emily will inspire you. God bless you. Have a healthy, happy New Year, and live every day like it's your last. I'm Chuck Colson. That's this week's 2-Minute Warning.